somebody cut up.
I have the easy job.
Mary Ellen's in there making guacamole. You doing something in there somewhere?
Here, let's. Say hello. She's making guac.
Yep.
And then over here is Jose.
Hola. Yes? Yes.
Hola.
No, you can put it away.
He is seasoning the skirt steak.
Yes.
So what are you selling? What are we doing? Where are we?
We are in. That's Pat. Patrick's. Say hello. We are in beautiful St. Thomas, but we're right now tonight in St. John in Francis Bay. It's really windy today. We didn't have an opportunity to actually put up the sails. We've taken our first test and have passed. Of course, Dwight outscored me once again, but that's it. Hi.
Hello. So Shelly and I thought we could just get a sailboat and go sailing, even though neither one of us have ever sailed.
Oh, we didn't think that. We knew we needed some training.
No. There for a while we thought, because people would say, do you know how to sail? And we'd say, no, we'll just figure it out.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we decided to roll into a sailing class, and man, I'm glad we did.
Yeah, we learned a lot.
We learned a lot. You know, and we've taken some sailing classes, and now we've taken some captain school classes. And looking back at some of the stupid stuff we did that we didn't know any better, the rules of the road and obeying the traffic and stuff like that, it's a wonder we didn't get run over. But anyway,
it wasn't that bad, guys.
So we went out to the U.S. Virgin Islands, St. Thomas. We went through the Blue Water Sailing School, and we went sailing on a Leopard 44 catamaran, and we were there we sailed for 5 days. And we just
so basically you have a captain on board, and he's in charge of teaching you everything, and then we have to take our exams to pass all our classes.
Yeah, every evening we would take a 100-question exam.
Except for no test Tuesday.
No test Tuesday. And so typically we'd get up in the morning and we would review what we were going to do that day, and we would review the test. And then we would sail all day, and all day we're being graded, we're getting practical exercises. And we have to pass that part of the day. And then when we get through sailing, we would rest for a little bit, and then have dinner, do another review, and then test. And we did that every day, except for Tuesday.
Right. And needless to say, we learned in some of the highest and high winds, storms that would come through, and we'd be up there soaking wet. There's no Dodger on the boat, so you're up there in your rain jacket.
So each boat has come from the manufacturer. It comes with a wind limit, and the limit on this boat was 25, and it was 25 every day. We had some gusts up to 30.
Two reefing,
and we at first we were miserable. Actually, the lady that went with us, we had to take her in on day 2. She flew back to Miami. She couldn't take it anymore, and we didn't like it at first, but we soon realized, man, this is fantastic, because if we can figure this out in these conditions and these seas, these waves, because we're never going to go out there unless it's a mistake or by accident. So
or
we can do it now. We can do it anytime.
Right. So we did learn a lot. So probably when we really go sailing on a nice sail day, we'll be like, is this all it is?
Yeah. But we had a good time. So let's back up. Let's back up to last fall.
Yeah, the end of October we pulled in, finished in Chattanooga.
Yeah. Well, we finished the loop in Kentucky, and then we were going to go downriver to either Florida or Tennessee.
Right.
And Shelly wanted to go to Florida. We knew our boat wasn't coming in until late this year, so we thought we'd go to Florida, spend some time in the Keys and Fort Myers, but there's a million things that could go wrong. We've already lost one engine head. That was expensive. We didn't want to lose another one. So on my wishes, we went on to Knoxville or Chattanooga, and we thought, well, it won't sell for a couple months, 2 or 3 months, 4 months, so we can come up here on the weekends. It's not that far. We can, we can spend time on the water there.
We can take our time getting our stuff off and enjoy it.
So as we're headed in, about 3 days out, we make a few phone calls and tell some people that we're coming up there. The word got out, and we pulled into the marina, and there were 4 people waiting to look at it, and one of those gave us a full price offer. And
right.
we
but
were.
They weren't sitting there like when he says waiting. They weren't sitting there at the dock when we pull up. I mean, yeah.
But we were getting our stuff off, and they were
Right.
calling to make appointments to come
Right.
see it.
People were coming before we
Yeah.
were really truly ready to ship
So we
up.
were going to make a couple trips back and forth to Tulsa. We ended up having to just go get an enclosed, like a motorcycle trailer, deflated our dinghy, put it in there, and just load after load, filled that thing up with ropes, lines, life jackets, bumpers, dishes, towels, everything is in that trailer. And instead of bringing that, our new boat's coming into Fort Lauderdale. Instead of bringing that trailer back to Oklahoma and then all the way back to Fort Lauderdale, we don't need much of an excuse to go to Florida. So we thought, let's just run that trailer down to Florida, stick it into storage, which is where it's at, right about a few miles just from where the boat's coming in. And then,
but
then we came home.
And unless you know us from our 10-7 site on Facebook, you don't know where we're getting yet.
No, but that's not yet. We need to, let's just go in order here. So since we did have some downtime, we thought we would take our captain's license because we want to do some boat deliveries and maybe do little charters. So we went to Knoxville and locked ourselves in a hotel room. We were either in the hotel room studying or we were in class for 10 days. And we both walked out of there with our OUPV 6-pack license.
Yes, we did. We
Senior
passed all the
captain, Army
parts,
captain.
all first time out.
And I just upgraded mine online last week, so I have my master's now.
If he passed, but I know he
passed.
passed. He does
Yeah.
well on his test.
And then after that, we did the sailing class, and then so now we are waiting on.
Oh yeah. So obviously, we're buying a sailboat.
Yes.
But we decided from our trip to the Bahamas the last time, we met a gentleman who had a 40 Leopard Catamaran, and we
2019.
fell in love with the catamaran. So we've ordered ourselves, and we ordered it all the way back in February. So
Last year,
of
13 months ago.
Yeah, 2021, and we are getting a Leopard 42
Yes.
catamaran sailing.
Yeah, sailing catamaran. And it'll be in August, September sometime. And,
Supply chain issues.
Yeah. Right, it was supposed to come in. Now they backed us up a few weeks.
Right.
So what we're doing now is today we just booked an Airbnb right down there at Dania Beach, actually in Hollywood, Florida. Our check-in day is August 7th, and we have it August, September, and October. Hopefully we can get the boat in, and on November 1 we can head out. Now when the boat comes in, we're going to have it taken next door to a place called Just Cats, and they're going to put a overload of solar panels on it, so that we'll never have to worry about electricity. We'll never have to go do anything. And then we're also putting a water maker on there that's going to be big enough to sustain us and some other people and everything we need to do. So if one of us can figure out how to catch fish or dive down and get lobsters, we'll never have to go back to civilization as long as we live.
Just to get a few groceries.
Just to get a few groceries.
Yes.
So when the plan is, when the boat comes in and when we take possession of it, hurricane season ends November 1st, and we're going to head out. We don't really have anything set.
No, we know we're going to spend some more extended time in the Bahamas
Exumas and areas.
area.
But we may not bring it back, not for a while. We may head on down to South America and leave it down there. Because when you get as far out as we want to go, it's halfway back to Miami, or you can go the other halfway.
You can keep on going down, and then
Venezuela.
you're where there's no hurricanes. Are not there. They
and we can leave it there and fly home and come back. Because if we bring it up here, we're going to have to go up to North Carolina or around Florida over to Tampa Bay, get it up in a hurricane hole. And
anyway, long story short,
yeah.
we're really excited.
So that's what we're doing. You know, we got a little bit of downtown. We'll put something out if something happens, but right now we're just stuck in dusty old Oklahoma.
Yeah, and Molly and JoJo are
trying to
doing
get all
fine.
working out.
Yeah, Molly and JoJo are doing fine.
Yes.
They've put on a couple of
A
LBs
few grays.
and a few more grays,
Yep.
but we're all doing well, and
They're going with us.
they're going with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we may have one.
They're
more
going
dog,
with us
but-
because we can't find anybody that will want to take them.
Yeah, nobody wants to watch our dogs.
Yeah. They're the best dogs with me.
We love them.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks for following, and we'll get something again out soon. Next time will be a boat reveal. Maybe a little while, but maybe the next video will be us on our boat and
Yes.
telling you all about it. So,
Yeah, we're really excited, and it's been weird shooting another video, hasn't it?
yeah, it has. All right, Captain.
All right, Captain, Master.
Thank you.
Bye.
Somebody is smoking weed.